Now, we're about to go into some uncharted territory. We're about to go into an area that's a little bit controversial, but that's why it's important. Okay, if most things that are not controversial probably don't matter anyway, right? So, and that is to really know yourself and to really know your own motives. Why are you putting so much time and energy and attention into your business? Or why are you so worried about home? Or what's shaky there? You know, if you can know what drives you, you'll make better decisions. So if I look at my work life a year ago, back when our business was, it was nowhere near as profitable. It was just, the systems weren't quite there. You know, they were sort of a bit clunky, a bit manual, and a lot of stuff kept cropping up that would need my attention. If I look at that, I think, well, why was I micromanaging stuff so much? Why was I so insecure and worried about customers leaving that I would, you know, over accommodate them and stuff? I mean, part of me was insecure, part of me feared failure. You know, I had to face that fear of failure. In fact, I had to get to the point of going, well, I would rather have my business collapse and go back and be an employee for someone than keep working long hours in a stressed out environment. I'd be better off doing that. And once I understood that, that's when I had the courage to change a lot of those practices. But really that came down to looking at myself and going, I have a fear of failure. I have a fear of looking stupid. My fear is that I'm going to fail, look stupid, and everyone around me is going to walk down the street. People I don't even know are going to go, oh, that's that guy who used to be the CEO of, like, that was my fear, you know. Another thing is I've dealt a lot with my own drivenness, you know, always driven, always working hard towards the next big thing, you know. And I never sat down and went, how much is enough? How much income is enough? I want to make more money. I want to be more successful. I want to grow my business. I want to help more people. And that comes from, you know, just normal human emotions that we want to grow. But how much is enough? Because when I sat down and I asked myself a question, how much is enough? I realized I was already making that much. So all the growth that my business does from here forwards, it's not really for me because I've already got enough. It's for the team, or it's to be able to serve more people in a way that really helps, or it's for something. But I was able to let go of my own drivenness and be way less driven. I mean, I'd intended to make this video series about 2 months ago, and the old me would have done it about 2 months ago when I said I would. But the new me sort of went, you know, it's not that urgent. I can live with it without doing this, you know. I've already got enough. So dealing with my own drivenness was really important. Another thing I realized is that a lot of what I did was almost to prove to my parents or to prove to the people I used to be an employee with that I can make it. You know, a lot of people told me, oh, don't go and start this business. Oh, don't do it. It'll be hard. It'll be difficult. You won't succeed. And, you know, now my business is huge and no one in their right mind would say we haven't succeeded. And I had to face that part of me was still trying to prove to them that, see, you were wrong. I did have what it takes. You know, ta-da, have a look. You know, and whenever your motive to do something is for the benefit of someone else, you've already lost the game. Like, what a terrible motive. What a useless motive. You know, life's about you pleasing you, not you pleasing others. So I guess if we want to have a healthy business life and if we want to be a hero in our own home and not, you know, sleep in the doghouse sort of thing, if we want to have things on track, a lot of it, it's not business issues. It's not home issues. It's not that my work is too demanding. It's not that my wife is too demanding. It's that I'm pushing myself so hard. And for what? To satisfy myself that I made it? You know, like, what am I doing? Who am I working so hard for? It's things like that. Now, to really hit this stuff properly, it's hard to do on your own. You need a couple of mentors, or maybe you need a life coach. I've got a life coach who asks me the hard questions every fortnight. You know, what are you doing with your time? What's working? What's not working? Why is it not working? What are your motives? Why are you doing this? Why are you putting your time over here? You know, you're saying these are your goals. Well, how can you get all those goals? Pick one that matters. You know, those are the sort of things that a life coach will do with you. And out of it, you walk away with a bit of clarity and it's like, oh, I don't have 47 priorities. I've only got 3. All right, let's go and do those 3. You know, so it doesn't matter what the technique or the mechanism is for you to get a bit clear about knowing what drives you, knowing yourself. But unless you do the hard yards of unpacking why you're thinking the way you do, then you're going to be stuck for a long time. And your business life may improve, but you don't improve inside. Or your home life may be a lot easier because you're working a bit less, but that part of you inside still dealing with the same issues that you don't need to be. So I'd encourage you, if you've got things that you just feel like, oh, I'm finding myself in the different situation, but the same thoughts are happening, it's probably time to make some changes.